Save my soul tonight. I'm humbled at your feet. Surrender my life to your hands, to your son who died for me.
Everyone, welcome. It is Saturday. Hi, Justine and Pamela and Jesse. Welcome. Can you believe it's almost the end of the month? Days go by too fast. Oh, well, thank you for being here, Jesse. You have a birthday party. Hi, Nikki C. Welcome. And hope you guys are having a good Saturday. This month has just flew by. I can't believe that. It felt weird. I put up a thumbnail today for Dee and I are on the 28th are having a Black Friday sale. And getting ready for Christmas. Hi, George. And we're going to have some fantastic prices on Friday and dressing up a little bit Christmassy. So hopefully you will attend, stop by and say hello at least. And if you're not out and about, although there's time change, not time change, but I'm on Pacific time. So is George on Pacific time. So, Nikki, when is your birthday? I don't count the 24th. Okay. Happy birthday. When Y-Way comes in, she always reminds me of when my birthday, how many days. Although she hasn't done it the last recently, but she used to always every Saturday come in and do a countdown. Just what I need. I just kind of like to omit those birthdays, and just stay the same age. Anyway, the routine. I do 3 giveaways. Every time you purchase, your name goes into the jar. There is no pressure, just have a good time. If you see something you like, of course, I appreciate the purchase. Hi, Kelly. Let's see. It's a no drama auction. I don't put up with drama. Life's too short. I will take care of any trolls or anyone who wants to start something. If you have something to say to me about an item or something, please email me. I prefer it not in the, auction. I try to keep everybody's information also private. So let's see. What have I missed? I ship out of Southern California. I did ship 3 more packages today. I've actually shipped 4 times this week. Next week, I think I'll only be shipping twice, either Monday or Tuesday. I haven't made up my mind, and then on Friday. And if I haven't shipped out your package and things yesterday, I haven't. I will combine shipping. Um, I know shipping is high, but it goes up higher this time of year, and I've actually underestimated a few times, so I've lost a little bit in shipping, and that's okay. That's my fault, not yours. Anyway, I try to offer good prices. Because of things going up, I am actually paying more for inventory than I did, say, a couple of years ago. So anyway, I try to keep it as fair as possible and make it fun for you guys. And let's see, dollar increments up to 50. After 50, it's 5, and then 100, it is 10. So have a good time. I do have one wearable bag, and I also have a cute little bag with 25 small necklaces or pendants. And I did sell one of those yesterday also. So let's see. And Dee is got busy and family. Her sister's, no, not her sister, her daughter is coming. So I don't expect her in. And like I always tell everyone, remember, okay, let me just answer this email really quick, or question. And okay, anyway, feel free to answer or ask me questions. Oh, you are here. Okay. I didn't know. There you are, Dee. Oh boy. I'm starting off really good, aren't I? Okay, let's see. What shall we start? Let's start with the cute little bag. And 25. Now I won't show every one, but I will show a good portion. There's 25 pendants and small necklaces, and the starting bid is 20. And this bag is brand new. And like I said, any of the small necklaces, I've been adding them also in there. Like this one here, Liz Claiborne. Okay. This is cool. This is one. And these are all, I have checked all of them. They're all in great condition. No tarnish, no broken pieces. Oh, you got your pie and cookies. Oh, wow. You are good, Dee. I've been doing a bunch of things this morning, and this is a cute one. I like hearts. Look at that one. That one's really nice. I don't do, well, I go over to my son's, and I usually, sometimes I'll just bring ice cream or something. I used to bake, and everyone brings so much stuff. Half of it gets wasted, and my family's not really into a lot of sweets. This is that one. Oh, okay. Turn it around, Josie. I'll just show a couple more, and if there's no interest, I will quit. I used to do a lot of baking, but first of all, I don't have the time anymore. Yeah, there's a lot of nice pieces in this. These are items that I would at least, the very least, sell for $5 or $6 a piece. There is no 925 in here. Nope. I would not do 25 pendants in a 925 for starting bid $20. Kelly's in at 20. This is nice. I like this one. Okay, where is my board? You can see it better. Once in a while, like if the price goes up, I sneak some sterling in there, but this is cool. And show a couple more pieces. Kelly's bought a lot of my jewelry. She knows I'm not going to send her a bunch of junk. I like these. I like this style too. And there's that one. I'll show one more. Like I said, there's 25. This is pretty cool too. This is cute. Okay, let's call it for Miss Kelly. You just figure at $5 a piece times 25. I just, like I said, live in a very small place. I try to rotate my inventory, and I don't have the time. I do sell pendants separately, but as many as I have. And I also keep some for myself. Okay, it was sold to Kelly for 20. You love the flip-flops. Those are cute. And let's put Kelly's name in the jar. I like the bag too. I think it's so pretty. I buy those bags especially to do that. I do make anything bags, although I'm behind on making them, but I normally, the cheapest I sell is $15.95, and I would have to make these bags way too expensive. So I don't put them in my anything bags. Okay, let's just do the jewelry bag while we're at it. Starting bid is 15. And they're all wearable. I like this one. I actually made this bag up this morning. And this one, this is cute. Okay, you want to flip on me? There we go. Miss Kelly's in at 15. And Kelly, I started a hummingbird junk journal for you. Hopefully in the next few days I will get it finished. This is a cool one. I've never shown this one before. Okay, where's the end of it? Right here. Look at this one. This is pretty cool. And this is Whitley. I'm not familiar with that brand. I have to look that brand up. It's right there. And that's pretty cool. And this is a druzy. I don't have time to take my time, Kelly. I put myself on a schedule. Anyway, Kelly's bought a lot of my bags. There's still all of that in there. Like I said, they're all wearable. Let's call it for Kelly. And I don't know how to slow down. I have been busy all my life. I love keeping busy. I'm not a person to sit and watch TV. Never have. Thank you, Kelly. And my son is just like me. He's a workaholic. Let's put Kelly's name in. Dee, did you see I got the thumbnail up for the 28th for our Black Friday sale? There's Kelly's name. Okay, let's see what I have in the bag. That's actually, let me start with I've got a couple of sterling rings. They are small, but they are very pretty. And because they're small, I will lower the price. This is a size 7. That's not too bad. The other one is smaller. Those are CZs. I'm not 100% sure that's a citrine, but they are 925. They have been tested. All of my sterling rings come in a brand new ring box. And I'm going to do a buy it now for 25. I kind of figured that, Nikki. Anyway, it's a beautiful ring. I like the setting on that one. Now, it's a good price for that ring. There's no scratches. There's no damage whatsoever. No, I've never heard of that name either. That I just had this gut feeling it was a pricey company. It is really pretty. It's a size 7 if there's any interest. You could wear this as an engagement ring, put your wedding band with it if you just have a wedding band. Oh, I'm glad you like it, Dee. I put it up this morning. Okay, we're going to pass on that one. I'm going to do the other one. It is a size 5. It is really small. I am going to just do a buy it now for 20. That's a great deal. That is 925. It's been tested. Beautiful pink stone. It's probably a CZ. Beautiful pink. Hi, Monica. And I wish this was larger. I would keep it. That I don't like to wear a ring on my pinky finger. My pointer finger, yes, but not my pinky finger. Yeah, it's a heck of a deal. It's a real deal. It is 925. And if you check the prices of silver and gold right now, yeah, it is very pretty. It is a 5, and it is a buy it now for 20 if there's any interest. Justine, thank you so much for putting in the links. And it is sold to Miss Kelly. Thank you, Kelly. And you have 2 boxes that I shipped out for you, Kelly. You should get them in a few days. I couldn't get them safely and all in one box. And I packed them safer in 2 boxes. So Thank you, thank you. We'll put Kelly's name in. Okay. And my next one. This one's different. This is genuine amethyst. And looks like druzy. That it's that rough amethyst stones. And I'm starting this at 10. That is genuine amethyst. Really pretty. And there is the back. Hi, Angie. I hope you're having a good day. I was sleeping so good. I got to sleep in till I got up at 8:45. Yesterday morning, though, I was up at 4:30. And I couldn't go back to sleep, but I had set my alarm for 5:30 anyway. So this morning I slept in. Anyway, this is genuine amethyst. If anyone's interested, I'll give you a link on the chain. And remember, if you change your mind, you can always send me an email. It is 18 inches. I watched just a bit of yesterday's auction. Saw the necklace purchased off your neck yesterday. Yes. Oh, well, you remember that one day I sold everything, bracelet, necklace, rings, other than my earrings, because I said I just wear cheapy earrings. Okay, we're going to pass on this one. Once in a while, I'll put a little more expensive pair on, but I lose earrings. I'm careless with earrings. I don't know why. I've never lost anything else, like rings or necklaces or bracelets, but earrings, yes. Now, this is really different, but I like it. And I would even use it for jewelry art. Look at that. I'm going to start this at 6. And I love the chain. Even if you didn't like this part and say you wanted to use it for jewelry art, look at the chain. It is really pretty. Lobster clasp. And the back is pristine. There is just not a scratch on it. Look at the bling. Got lots of bling, bling, bling. George is in at 6. And Miss Angie, if you're interested, you could go up to 7. If not, that is A-okay. It is beautiful. I would like to see Miss Angie do a jewelry art. I think she could be really creative. Okay. Thank you, George. Oh, Angie, I got my, what I won, that soap. It smells so good from Nanotink. It's that I won on your live stream. So I'm going to try it out later on. Thank you, Angie, and thank you, George. And we'll put Angie's name in. Yeah, Angie does drawings on her, or giveaways, and she does live streams sometimes, and I won one of them. There we go. Oh, I even have a pineapple. I love jewelry art. When I'm stressed, I'll sit down and do, my journals and my junk journals and jewelry art. I can just throw stress out the window. I'm also starting this at 6. Beautiful pineapple. And there is the back. Let's see if you can see. Beautiful crystals. It really is. I can just focus on that. And, I can sit and say do it for a half hour and I am fine after. So it helps me. Nikki's in at 6. And let me give you a length on the chain. And it's 32 inches, the chain. Got lots of chain there. Okay, you want to start calling it for Miss Nikki. Thank you, thank you. And we'll put Nikki's name in. Okay. There we go. Ooh, I've got some different pieces this time. I was going through a lot of jewelry this morning. And this is a pretty cool piece. This is Touchstone by Swarovski. I'm going to start this at 8. I think this is beautiful. It's not, that blingy blingy, but it reminds me of Southwestern. And I love the herringbone chain. I think this is pretty. Doesn't look good with green, but okay. Beautiful. What is the size? Let me give you a measurement. One thing with this clasp, you can add an extender. The fold over or the screw clasp, you can't, but this one you can. It is 18 inches end to end, but it's really pretty. The flowers are so pretty. And they actually have those like soldered on there. It's cool the way they made that. Nikki's in at 8. Hi, Monica. Kelly came in at 9. It's a beautiful piece. I would wear it with denim. Nikki's at 10. And it's in excellent condition. I'm waiting to see what Kelly's going to do. Kelly, is that 11 or what? Or did you hit the wrong key? Nikki's at 10. I do that quite often. I hit the wrong key. So Kelly, are you at 11 or are you out? Yeah, you never know. Every once in a while, she's out. Okay, thank you, Kelly. So we're at sold to Nikki for 10. Thank you, Nikki. Sometimes our keyboards don't cooperate. And let's put Nikki's name in. There we go. And let's see here. This is really different, really pretty, I think. Still new on the card. And look at the beautiful cross. I'm going to do this one, starting bid 8. These beads are glass. They're beautiful. I love that cross. Look at the metal. And it's gold tone, silver tone. Well, that's okay, Jesse. Thank you for being here. Oh, it started pouring out. Oh my gosh. It's finally not raining here. We've had a lot of rain in Southern California. And I hate going out in the rain and getting saturated. Okay, let's call this for Nikki at 8. Thank you, Nikki. That's why I'm glad I don't have to go to the post office. I have my packages picked up. Last year, on one of my trips to the post office, it started pouring rain. I mean, I had my packages in garbage sacks so they wouldn't get wet, but it started pouring. I mean, I'm not kidding. I was saturated. I could have wrung my clothes out. They were so wet. It was horrible. Thank you, Nikki. Let's put Nikki's name in. And you can't carry packages in an umbrella, too. And I hate umbrellas, so. Let's do this watch. I sold one similar the other day. This has a stainless steel back. It doesn't have a brand on it. Beautiful, though. I'm going to start it at 8. And it is running. I I never sell a watch that doesn't have a new battery or, yeah, it, you got to have a smaller wrist with this. Let me give you a measurement when it's closed. It's a beautiful watch, though. And let's see. Let's measure across. It's 2.5 across. And Shanika makes some beautiful jewelry art. Does an excellent job. Anyway, this starting bid is 8 if there's any interest. Kelly, you didn't cause any delay. You don't no need to apologize. You know, I I run a relaxed auction. We just like to have fun. Okay, let's pass on this watch. And let's see. What do I want to do next? I got a lot, I can tell you. I got bags on both sides of me. Okay, let's do this one. I did show this one yesterday, but not everyone was here yesterday. This is beautiful. I'm starting this at 10. And I like the way they did that. As you can see, open area there, there, and there. I like it balanced. Dee has bought a lot of my watches, I can tell you. And I've actually bought some from her too. A beautiful red one I bought not too long ago. Anyway, this is a beautiful necklace. And it's in excellent condition. You can see there's no discoloration on the chain. Lobster clasp. And let me give you a measurement. And I got a lot of red and Christmas stuff to wear the month of December. So I decided to wear some green today. It's 23 inches. And Kelly's in it. 10 is beautiful, Kelly. Okay, let's call it for Miss Kelly. Oh, really? Oh, I can't wait to see that. Thank you, Kelly. I bet it looks cute. I've got to get me an appointment. I want to get my hair done in a pixie style. I want to cut it for Christmas. My hair is so thick, it's driving me crazy. And I don't have time to spend a half hour, an hour rolling my hair. And my life is very busy. And my hair is so thick. I mean, I'm not complaining. I'm not bald anyway. Okay, that one I've not shown. YouTube just noticed that you were live, Josie. Notifications always come too late. I haven't been on very long, Monica. I haven't been on very long. This is pretty. I love the gold tone on this. Let's start this at 7. Look at that necklace. It's different, but this doesn't open up. It looks, there's this like it would, but it doesn't. Beautiful. Mint condition. Has a lobster clasp. Yeah. See, I'm on StreamYard. You're on YouTube, and there is a lag. Oh, I think YouTube's always been off with their notifications. Sometimes you get it fast, and other times no. And there's not anything we can do about it. Isabel's in at 7. It's a beautiful piece, Isabel. Let me give you a measurement. And the lag, some days the lag's not so bad, and other days, yeah. And again, there's nothing we can do about that. It is 20 inches. So I don't see any other interest. Let's call it for Isabel. I used to, when I just did solos, I used to just go on YouTube. But you can't have guests doing it that way. But now that I have to pay a monthly fee, I'm utilizing my StreamYard. I just use StreamYard even when I'm solo. Okay, let's put Isabel in. There we go. Because I pay $44 a month for StreamYard. Oh, let's do that one. Let's do this first. I showed this yesterday. I think this, if you like chokers, I think this is unique. And it's Banana Republic. I'm just going to start this at 6. But isn't that pretty? It's different. I can't use the free. I've been on it too long. I can't use the free version. I've been actually doing this for 6 or 7 years. I'm not a newbie. Yes, I do know you. I have to admit, Kelly, I do know. Kelly's in at 6. Yeah, I signed up for the, probably 5 or 6 years ago, the free version, and then I didn't use it. And so they counted that time though. And they never let me use the free anymore. I have to pay for it. Hi, Black Widow. Yeah, that's great, Black Widow. But I like StreamYard. There's other options, but I'm so used to StreamYard now. Okay. Thank you, Kelly. And let's put Kelly's name in. There we go. And let's see here. I don't think I ever showed this one. I don't think so. It's a copper color metal. It's Charming Charlie. That's kind of cool. Really different. I'm going to start this at 8. And look at these. They did that really different. That one's different. These are different from the red ones. Very nice necklace. And George is in at 8. And George, I'm still looking for some of the colors and the larger pieces. I've got notes all over my desk. There's the back. And I do have an inventory I haven't went through yet. Hi, Lisa. And this week, we kind of lose one day with Thanksgiving. I'm not doing anything on Thanksgiving except going and enjoy at my son's house. Okay, let's call it for George. I never completely take the day off, but the holidays, yes. Thank you, George. Okay, let's put George's name in. Now, Black Widow's on tomorrow, and her link's in there. And go by and say hello. And if Selena's in there, it's always crazy, but everybody's having a good time. That's the main thing. This is really, really pretty. Double checking here. I don't see any damage. I'm going to start this at 9. I think these here make the necklace for some reason. It is different. I would wear this with browns, bright colors. And I love statement necklaces. Yeah, I love if I didn't have to do as many auctions as I do, I would be working on jewelry art and junk journaling every day. Those are my two loves. But I do love doing auctions, but okay, I don't see any interest. We'll pass on that one. And let's see here. Oh, this is a neat bracelet. I'm going to start this at $5. It says dog hair completes the outfit. It looks brand new. It is adorable. Look at the dog paws. It is so cute. It's that Alex and Annie style, but it is not Alex and Annie. Well, once you start doing jewelry art, at least, and junk journaling, I'm addicted to both of it. I love it. I start working and I can just, the creations just come out, Just love it. And it's great for stress, at least for me. Anyway, it's silver tone, mint condition, looks brand new. Oh, really? Yeah, this fits. Dog hair completes the outfit. I made the mistake the other day and wore black pants at my son's house, and they became hairy pants. I looked down and I had so much dog and cat hair on me, and I love the animals. I really do. The dogs kind of drive me crazy at times because they want to be pet constantly. But okay, we're gonna pass on that one. Pixie, not so much. You pet her and give her a treat, and off she goes. Cats are more independent. And let's see. What do I have here? Oh, this one. I've sold a couple of like this, but just with different stones. And I'm going to start this at 12. It is spider web jasper. And this sells for a lot more than I started it, I'll tell you. That it is beautiful and it appears to be new. And there is the back. A beautiful piece. Look at that. Actually, it's almost similar to my top. Kelly's in at 12. And this is heavy. This is a heavy one. This will be wrapped in bubble wrap. This one's heavy. Okay, Pamela came in at 15. PJ, welcome, PJ. And it's a beautiful piece. It is. Color is beautiful. Oops, don't want to make you dizzy. Kelly came in at 16. PJ's in at 18. Again, there's the back. You can see how beautiful the metal on it is. It has a lobster clasp out to PJ. Okay, I'm going to call it for PJ. And thank you, Kelly. And so 18. Thank you, thank you. And let's put PJ's name in. There we go. That one's different too. I have a similar to that other watch, but it's a Premier Design. So let's show this bracelet first. This is Sodalite. And I'm going to start this at 9. And that is Sodalite. It is a stretch, faceted glass beads. I like Sodalite. I think it's pretty. And show you what it looks like. This is a good stacking bracelet. You could put it on with your watch. And Angie's in at 9. Okay, let's call it for Miss Angie. And so, Angie. Okay, thank you, Angie. Thank you, Dee, for always doing all this work for me. I appreciate you. Let's put Angie's name in. There we go. Okay, I'm going to do this Premier Design watch. It's larger than the other one. And I sold one the other day. This is really beautiful. I'm going to start this at 10. And I'll give you a measurement in a minute. This one is larger than the other. The other one's, somebody had a really small wrist. This one here doesn't look like it's ever been worn. Measure it across. Like about 3, 2.5, 3. Let me put it on. Okay. Well, the reason why I can't open it is the tag is in the way. Let me cut the tag off. There we go. Okay. Yeah. This is nice. And it fits me good. There we go. Very nice. If there's any interest. Nikki has a question. No, I just use Pond's and cheap products. Thank you. My skin used to be better. This last year, I have really aged. I've noticed. You go back and look at some of my videos 6 and 7 years ago. I've aged. But I've been blessed with good skin. I mean, I'm 84. I can't expect to look like I did. But it looks kind of without the $10,000 price. Yeah. Anyway, we'll pass on that one. Yeah, it always gets me on YouTube with these people that put up these videos that they show some entertainer when they were, in their prime, 20s, 30s, whatever. And then they show a picture when they're 70 or 80. And I think, how ridiculous. Everyone's going to age. Oh, thank you, Nikki. I'm very blessed. Very, very blessed. My mother lived to be 98, and other than she was obese, and she was when she was younger, she didn't look 98. This is an Ogami owl. I'm going to start it at 7, and it is not the typical one. Most of them are round. I like this one actually better. Has a beautiful chain. Look at that. Beautiful. And let me give you a measurement. And my mother lived by herself until the last couple of months of her life. This is 24 inches. If there's any interest, I love the chain. And he's in at 7. This is beautiful. And there are no missing crystals around there, as you can see. Okay, let's call it for Miss Angie. And so, thank you, Angie. And next month, our Angie and my show are on her channel. Oh, I don't know the topic yet. Okay. I love doing that show with Angie. There we go. I have another cool bracelet. I'm going to start this at 5. I've only showed this one other time, but I like the color on this one. It's got that Aurora Borealis Avalon colors. Look at that one. The topic is coming. And Andy and I do a lot of research on these subjects. We don't just, it's not just our opinion. Monica's in at 5. Thank you, Monica. We do a lot of research and we learn right along with you guys. Okay, let's call it for Monica. Believe it or not, even at my age, I'm still learning. Hi, Minister. Welcome, welcome. And let's put Monica's name in. There we go. Let's see, that one. I think these are vintage. Let me see here. No, one's Charlie, Charming Charlie. I decided to do these together. I'm going to start this at 10, and it's for both. It's for both. I'll do it like this, and then I'll show them singly. Okay, that's 2 necklaces. And there are no missing crystals. One is Charming Charlie. The other one is not hallmarked. This is the one that's not hallmarked. Yeah, I'll show you. And the other, Charming Charlie. And the length I will Show you in a minute. Okay. On Charming Charlie, the length is 17 inches. On the other, and they both have lobster clasp, so you can do an extension on both of them. And the other one is 19 inches. So Monica's in at 10. Of the two, this one here is my favorite. Okay, let's call it for Monica. You know, I always have to say my favorite. Or if I think something's ugly. Oh. Thank you, Monica. Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome. I'm glad you got it, Minister. Is it okay if I call you your first name? Let's put Monica's name in. There we go. Now this one's really different, but it's cool. And I know it's not going to show that well on my board because my board is fairly small. Let's see if I can untangle. Whoops, untangle it. And it's a combination of stone and glass. And I'm going to start this at 9. And if you didn't like these, you could take these off. Very different. And if you make jewelry, there's a lot to work with. Hi, Blessed. Welcome, welcome. Kelly's in at 9. This is different, but it's pretty cool. It's not hallmarked. It's very nice. I like the blues in there. Blessed bubble. Bobbles. Okay, spit it out. I love your name, Blessed. Oh, I'm glad you got it today. Very good. Okay, what goes around the neck is 20 inches. So that, I think 20 inches for me is a comfortable length for little trees. Oh, really? How neat, Black Widow. Sold to Kelly for 9. Thank you, Kelly. That is neat. The day after Thanksgiving, I'll have my jewelry art. That is will light up, and then my other tree. But I decided to wait till day after Thanksgiving before I light those. Thank you, Kelly. Let's put Kelly's name in. I got a few other things to put up. I don't decorate like I used to because I don't have the room. I live in a little tiny apartment. There we go. But I put some things up. Okay, here is a bracelet. I showed it yesterday. It's cool, I think. I'm going to start this at 5. Perfect timing. Josie, have you seen the trees that Black Widows? No, I've got to go see those. Oh my gosh. I want to see those. Thanks, Justine, to remind us. I've been working on getting my gifts gathered. For my grandkids, I give them money, but I buy them something, so they have something else to open. But teenagers, I just as soon give them money. Kelly's in at 5. This is beautiful, Kelly. Difference wide, but oh, thank you, Black Widow. I would love to see that. I know your husband makes some beautiful things. Let's sell this to Miss Kelly for 5. And so to Miss Kelly. Thank you, thank you. I have one more present to wrap. Oh my gosh, Justine, you got them bought and wrapped and everything already? Wow. You are good, but it's smart because, prices go up as we get closer to Christmas. Let's put Kelly's name in. And there we go. I have not shown this one, I don't think, before. This is different. It is cold. I have no idea what it is. I'm going to start this at 6. Oh my gosh, 3 birthdays. Throw in a bag. Hey, those bags save a lot of time. And you can buy them at the Dollar Tree. That is wrapping, yes. I love wrapping, actually. I really do. Okay, I don't see any interest. We'll pass on that one. I'm having too much fun reading the chat anyway. Up, George. Let's sell it to George. Thank you, George. 4, 6. Three birth, yeah. Wow. Okay, let's put George's name in. Oh, and people who have birthdays in December get cheated. Okay. Uh, this is pretty. This is very feminine. Ooh, I like. I like. Let me double check here. Looks beautiful. Uh-oh. No, it's not. No, it is. Darn. I'll show you, but it's got a missing stone. Look at that. That is gorgeous. And it's got a missing stone right here. Right there. Isn't that pretty? I will put this in the craft bag. It is beautiful though. And birthday present, Jeff. Yep. Okay. This is different. That's all I can say. Oh man. Let me turn the sound down on my phone. Oh my gosh. How adorable, Black Widow. I love that tree. I'll send you an email. I love that tree. Okay, let's start this at 8. I know I haven't, I've got 2 orders for craft bags, but they're not full yet. Did you want a craft bag for 10? I'm making craft bags. No, I'm making them. I'm going to make 3. I know Kelly, I think, wants one. Shanika wants one. I ordered 4 of her trees. Oh my gosh, really? Okay, I will put you down for a, Nikki, a craft bag. And I do put really easy fixes along with, stuff that you can use for, okay, and I've got you down for one, Kelly and Shanika also. And I do actually put a couple of wearable pieces in there. Yeah, celebrate on December 20th. Okay. So Kelly and I don't know, is Shanika still in here? Okay, you too, George. Okay. I will go ahead and charge you each. They're $10 each. But I can't remember the live. I might have, yeah. Okay. You want one too, Monica? Okay, that's Kelly's in at 8. Oh. But I do put some pieces that are really, easy fix. Others, and most of the people that buy them, either make jewelry or do jewelry art or wanting to start jewelry art. So sold to Miss Kelly for 8. Thank you, Kelly. Because like that piece I just showed you, it only had one little tiny stone missing. So that's going to go into the bag. That is an easy fix. I just don't have the time anymore. I used to actually years ago repair a lot of jewelry. Okay, let's put Kelly's name in. A lot of faith. Okay, a lot of faith in Christmas. Oh, that is good because a lot of people don't want that. That is good. Okay. Yeah. Everyone needs to start. I'm not kidding. It. I had an incident with the sub this week who I would have rather him just ignore my packages. He never did come and pick them up, but he scanned the pickup slip that he did, and it was really stressful, and I got mad. And my regular mailman's taking care of the problem, and when I called, and the supervisor said, "I'll send him back." And the guy never came back. But anyway, the reason why I'm telling you this is I decided I don't like to get upset or mad. So I sat down and started a journal, making a journal. And 20 minutes later, I was fine. Um, so um, that's why I really stress that people, I don't care what it is, crocheting, knitting, whatever, but have something that when you are stressed about something, um, you can release that. I don't really know what this is, but I'm going to show it. Maybe somebody does. Ralph Lauren, and I'm sure those products are expensive. Um, you could use it actually for a bracelet. That's what I thought at first, but I don't think it is. Look at that. I'm going to start it at $5, but I don't know. Is it a keychain? Can you add keys to it? Does anyone know? It's in beautiful condition, and if you know that brand, it's not cheap. It's great because you can. I don't so much journal. I make the journals. That's for me. That's what I do. I make the journals. Horseshoe. Oh, it's different. It's a high-end piece. Purse charm. Yeah. Anyway, Kelly's in at 5. Beautiful. I mean, look at the metal on it. And it's sold to Miss Kelly. Kelly, I'm just going to call it a keychain. I don't know what to call it. It's yours. But that, like I said, that brand is very expensive. Okay, let's put Kelly's name in. go. Not gonna fit. Call it whatever I want. All right. Now, this is Tangled Mess. Okay. Very different. I've got some really cool different pieces. Okay. Let's see here. Almost got it. Boy, it's a stacky one. I'm going to start it at 6. These are faux pearls. And it's in excellent condition. Thank you, Justine. Yes, thumbs up helps the channel. And I love comments. Anyway, it's different. I actually would take it apart, is what I would do. I like this part. And maybe keep the chains together, but I would take the faux pearls off. It has George written all over it. Yeah. Yeah, you can make 3 separate necklaces. I like the stacking ones, but I like when you stack them separately, that they're not all connected. Stacking aspect of it. You like that? Okay, we're going to pass on this one. George might watch the replay too. He does sometimes. Let's see, what is that? This might be a vintage piece. Oh, yes. I showed this one other time. It is definitely a vintage. It is very short. And being as short as it is, I'm just starting it at $5. The tri-layer is single, but the chains they do get twisted. Hi, Robin. Good to see you. This is very short, has a fold over clasp. So you would have to remove this clasp to be able to put a different clasp to put an extender on it. Kelly's in at 5. It's very beautiful. It is vintage, definitely very, very old. And probably about a 14-inch chain. Let me measure. I was off 1 inch. Wow. Okay. And Miss Kelly's in at 5. And sold. Oh, you like the short? Okay. It needs a little cleaning, but it'll be beautiful once it's clean. I mean, it's not super dirty, but it does need to be cleaned. Thank you, Kelly. And I always advise I don't care, when you buy jewelry, clean it. I do. I try to clean some of them, but I don't get them all cleaned. And I'm very blessed. The lady I buy from, I never get filthy pieces of jewelry. Now this is, talk about different. It's super different. Look at this. I am going to start this at 7. But it's very pretty. Let me put it on the board. Okay. Very different. It's not hallmarked. And there's the back, so it's in beautiful condition. You think Kelly's going to win the draw? You never know sometimes. What is it? I am not sure, Kelly. It has looks like a star right there, but you might be right. And has a lobster clasp. And I like how they connected this. Excuse me. Yeah, it only takes one. You're right. Beautiful. If there's any interest, if not, that is okay. I'm not sure what it is either. And ooh, I've not shown this one before. It is purple. I gotta find me I have to admit, I need a large board, but I have bought 3 since I started doing this, and I got rid of all of them. I didn't like them. I haven't found me one that I liked. But look at this. This is pretty. I'm going to start this at 8. Those are glass beads. Sold. Oh, Nikki wants that. Okay. Oh, thank you, Nikki. Thank you. Thank you. It is yours, girl. 4-7. And we'll put Nikki's name in. Okay. There we go. And PJ's in 8 for this necklace. I let my coffee get cold. Yeah, I love the color. And like I said, these are glass. They are cold. So let's call it for PJ. Eight. And let me get a bag for it here. Yes, that's what makes the necklace. Yep. Okay, let's put PJ's name in. Oops. Nikki did I miss another question? Well, it's so long that on my board, it's really hard. Like I said, I've got to find a large one that I like. Seriously, I have bought 3 and I hated them. And I got rid of them. It wouldn't have been, you would have had a hard time seeing it anyway because it's so long. Okay. I have a bracelet starting at 5. And if you have a larger wrist, this is a good one. There are no missing crystals. Very pretty. I've actually taken bracelets like this apart and used them for jewelry art, like a section like that. Yeah, it is large. Yeah, it's too large for me. I mean, I could wear it, but it would end up my arm. Let's see. Yeah, you're right, Kelly. See? Yeah, especially, if you're working at the computer or, doing something that if it fell off would cause some problems. And if this one doesn't sell, I will probably use it for jewelry art or put it in a craft bag. Because, like I said, I've made jewelry art where I've used sections like this. Your wrist is tiny. Yeah, so I'm going to put that one in one of the craft bags. You never know who might get it. This is nice. This is Kenneth Cole. Let's see if I straighten this out here. And this is shell. And let's start this at 8. And I'll give you a length in a minute, but I want you to see the shell. Very, very pretty. Kelly's in at 8. Let me give you a measurement. And we have end to end 22 inches. It's very pretty. I like shell. I've also used these like shell pieces like this in my jewelry art. Small wrist club. Yeah, I don't have a big wrist, but I like 7.5 inch bracelets. I mean, my wrist isn't tiny, but it's not big. Okay, let's call it for Miss Kelly for 8. And I will invoice after I eat. I was debating whether I'd go to Walmart before it got dark. Oh, I hate going to Walmart, but I have a prescription, and you got to take those thyroid pills. Oh, let's put Kelly's name in. That I don't have to go today. Okay, let's see. What is this? Oh, this is pretty. This is Stella and Dot. And we have some druzy. I'm going to start this at 9. So we have metal. Most of this is, there's some acrylic, there's some metal, and then we have the druzy. Look at the back of that. That is so shiny, pretty. Does your Walmart deliver your meds? If you pay a membership, and I don't want to pay a membership, I usually go there once or twice a month. Hi, Mr. Mike. Good to see you. I don't buy a lot in Walmart. I don't particularly like Walmart. It's okay. I get my nails done there, though, and the guy does a great job. It's about 5:30, and it's dark here, too. It's light here. Well, it's 25 after 3 here. What is the druzy? This is the druzy. Look up druzy. Anyway, I don't see any interest. Yeah, I don't like buy groceries or anything from Walmart. Let's see. We'll pass on that one. Yeah, it is a type of stone. But if you look it up, it'll go in, and really explain. Because there is some faux druzy out there too. This is a very old, another vintage piece. I'm going to start it at 6. Oops, but okay. I missed something. Oh, Kelly's in. Okay, Kelly. I got it. Miss Kelly's got the druzy. You guys take good care of me. And so to Kelly. Let's see what. Okay. So, and I'll put Kelly's name in. Okay. Yeah, our Walmart, they remodeled it. It's a small Walmart, actually, but they remodeled it. And I was so used to the old one, it takes me forever to find everything, and everyone's complaining. Okay. Correct. Pretty piece. We're starting this one. That's juicy crystal stone. Yeah. You are right. Let's start this one at 6. don't know if I gave you a price before. You staying out of trouble, Mike? Kelly's in at 6. It's very, very pretty. Years ago, when I sold a lot of vintage on eBay, I used to have a couple of customers that bought vintage not to wear, just to collect, because they loved vintage, or they just displayed them in their house. That's why I confused. Little fingers. Okay, looking for 7. Anyway, there is the back. Josie got my son's ashes back today. Oh my gosh. Praying for you, Mike. That's a hard one. That's a hard one. Pray that your daughter has a beautiful, healthy baby. Does she know what she's going to have? Are you having a granddaughter or a grandson? Sold to Kelly. Thank you, Kelly. I lost a daughter. I know it's not easy, I'll tell you. Thank you, Mike. Thank you, Kelly. Sorry, Mike. She's having a boy. Oh my gosh. That's a big boy. Over 10 pounds. Wow. Let's put Kelly's name in. Yeah, it's hard when you lose a child. I think that was the hardest thing in my life I've ever had to go through. Losing a child. Oh, I've never showed this one. Wow. Mike, you need to use your messenger again. I tried to send you a message when I heard about your son, but it says you don't use it. Yeah. God's sending you a blessing. Look at this bracelet. I'm going to start this at 10. Oh, this is a hunker. Look at that. Oh, my boy. I had one that my middle child was 9 pounds, 5 ounces. And I remember, back in those days, we used to put those little gowns on him, and he looked ridiculous. I started dressing him right away. He was a big boy. But over 10 pounds, oh, wow. Ouch. Yeah. Anyway, oh, I just noticed this is if you look at that, it looks like I'm going to say it looks like a tree. But seriously, I lost a husband. I've had a divorce. But the hardest thing was losing my daughter. That I know she's with the Lord Jesus, and that's very comforting to me. But look at the tree. Let's see, what's it look like that way? Yeah, it's another tree. Wow. Anyway, it is a clamper. Let me give you a measurement across. Let's see. It is 2.5 inches across Fits me good. And yeah, it's a big climper. But I even like it better now that I see the tree. When I first looked at it, I thought, oh, that is attractive and all the crystals are intact. But now that I see it's a tree, I like it better. And it is a climper. Okay, I don't see any interest. We'll pass on it. Change your mind. You know where I'm at. That is what I have. I'm just pulling from the bag. And I have showed this before. This is a very different necklace. And I'm going to lower the price on it. I'm going to start it at $6. Beautiful chain. And these cannot be untied. This is made that way. I actually wish you could untie them because you could make it longer, but you can't. It's made that way. But the metal on it is beautiful. And it is hallmarked. I took the tag off. And let me use my phone to see if I can read that. Might be Liz Claiborne. No, it's Charter Club. Okay. And Kelly's in at $6. The metal on it is beautiful. Right. There's not a tarnished spot. We can call it for Kelly. And so Miss Kelly. And I'm going to show 2 more things, and then we're going to do our giveaway. Thank you, Kelly. Kelly's name in. Here we go. Now, let me picking out the giveaways while I'm going through the bag here. Okay. Now this, I have sold some of this brand and it's very expensive. I was shocked when I first started getting a few pieces of this. It's Lizzie James. And if you look up the brand, you will see what I'm talking about. I'm starting it at $12. Most of her stuff sells for over $100. And this one here, I've never got before. I had a couple of other ones that I've gotten. They're made in USA, and look at that clasp. Very, very sturdy, let me tell you. You are not going to lose this one. It's beautifully made. But all of her pieces, I was shocked. I really was the first time I thought, how can they sell this for over $100? But they are unique. This one I even like better than the ones I had before. This is actually gorgeous. Can go with anything. You want a length? Okay. Let me get, and it's actually made in USA. Can you believe that? Okay, come on, class. Let me get a measurement. End to end measures 22 inches. Do you have a choker of hers? Yeah. It's amazing. They're made so nice. Yeah. And I love the clasp. Look at that clasp. And I love that they're made in USA. It's got very different style and very unique. Okay, we're up to 21 with Kelly and 23 with Nikki. Justine. Got it from you. Had never heard of her. Yeah. I hadn't until, oh, I don't know, about a year ago or so. I started getting a couple of her pieces, and they're just very unique. You're not going to walk down the street and see someone with the same necklace. Okay, we got Nikki at 30. Out to Nikki. Thank you, Kelly. $30. Sold. Thank you, thank you. It's a beautiful necklace, really. And my next one, and I think we'll make this the last one, and then we'll do the drawing. Oh, put Nikki's name in. Okay. This is a beautiful green, smaller statement necklace. Okay. Beautiful. I'm going to start this at 8. The last one for the day. I think before I probably started at 9 or 10. The last one for the day before our drawing. Beautiful green. And there is some blue in there too. And thank you for everyone for being here. There's still 21 people in here. I posted the trees on my community. Okay. Did you post prices, Black Widow? Or I'll send you an email. Kelly's in at 8. It's up to you, George, if you want to go higher or not. Have fun decorating the tree tomorrow. Okay, I'll go check it out. while I'm eating. Hmm. Okay, you can start calling it for Kelly. I don't see George's response. Lizzie James, Lizzy James. Yeah, go check her out. You'd be shocked at some of the prices. I know I was. I'm going to go out to George if he went. He might have got sidetracked. Thank you, Kelly. Sometimes George comes in here when he's at work. Thank you, Kelly. And I'll put Kelly's name in it. And we're going to do the drawing. And okay. There we go. And let me get mine. Okay. You know, big decisions here. Okay, the first giveaway is this necklace. Very pretty. There are no missing crystals. That is the first. And oops, I got to do that again. I have two. That's not fair. Not fair. Miss Kelly. That one's yours. And let's see. Let's do this one. This one's really pretty. Well, different, but very, very pretty. I like this part of this necklace. These are all glass beads. That's the second one. And the third is $5 off your purchase. Okay. Nikki C. That one's yours. And the third one is $5 off. Let's see. George, you got $5 off, Mr. George. Okay. Thank you, everyone. I hope you had as much fun as I did. I love you guys. It's the chat just makes my Saturday. I don't know. It just always has. I've always said if I ever got to the place where I wasn't selling anything, I would still do my Saturday and just talk. I love it. You guys just make my day. And let's see. Monday, I'm back on my channel with Miss D. Wednesday, I'm on Hump Day on Johnny's with D and a bunch of nice people. And Regina, all three of us are co-host. And let's see. Then Thursday is Thanksgiving. Friday, we're going to have our Black Friday sale. And we're going to have a lot of great prices, guys. I'm planning on not doing anything above $3. So, you know, if you're looking for Christmas gifts or just jewelry, art pieces, whatever, come and join us and have some fun. And we're going to kind of try to make it a little Christmassy, wear a Christmas shirt or something, you know. So love you guys. I'm going to eat first and then I will be invoicing. I'm planning on either shipping Monday or Tuesday. I haven't made up my mind. And then next Friday. So take care. Thank you all again. And I honestly, with all my heart, really appreciate you guys. Love you. Bye.